I believe her oncologist recommended this surgery center to her, not so that she can look fit in a bathing suit by bathing suit season, but so she could fit in a freaking MRI machine to make sure all her cancer was gone. Good morning, beautiful people. It's Mama Goo back with the third part of my deep dive on why I am completely, utterly, and thoroughly annoyed and frustrated by Amberlyn Reid. This video goes over the last serious attempt at weight loss surgery. The weight loss surgery she is most recently discussing started during Vlogmas of 2022 and has only so far consisted of calling the doctor's office and watching a video about the procedure. This next video was posted shortly after her full hysterectomy to treat her uterine cancer. It was posted in early November 2020. I believe her oncologist recommended this surgery center to her, not so that she can look fit in a bathing suit by bathing suit season, but so she could fit in a freaking MRI machine to make sure all her cancer was gone. As always, this is just my opinion. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or even a financial advisor. I come at this as a 40-something mom who has been morbidly obese, had surgery, which changed my life. I want nothing but the best for Amber and everyone else suffering with morbid obesity. I want people to learn from her mistakes and really from my mistakes too. So without further ado, let's do this.
So I actually went to a weight loss surgery hospital thingy majigger. I had a 5-hour appointment there. I saw a psychologist, I saw a dietitian, I saw a financial person. I got some tests done. They had to check some things out. Some of the tests was like testing for H. pylori, checking to see if my blood was okay. I had to do 398 questions. Wish I was joking. For the psychologist, it was very time consuming. It was
Foreshadowing.
intense. Then they set me up to get more tests done. They wanted me to go see an ultrasound person because I do have gallstones, and they wanted to see for themselves because I got diagnosed with that like over 8 years ago. Then they wanted me to see a heart doctor. And when I went there, the psychologist also talked to me after I did the 398 questions. And what he was doing was seeing if my mind was right.
Spoiler alert, it's not.
My mental state was right to get weight loss surgery. And he was going to take the answers from the 398 questions and he was going to score it. So unfortunately, he told me that he couldn't remember the password to his computer and it wouldn't turn on.
The psychologist actually told her he couldn't remember his password. Dude, I would have ran out of there. What the heck is with these medical professionals in her area?
So he didn't get to score my paper until I think it was a few days later. I finally got a call and got my results.
What does the timing of the evaluation of the questionnaire have to do with anything?
So I don't really know what I was anticipating, to be honest, regarding my scoring and what that was going to mean for me. I thoroughly thought that I was going to get approved for weight loss surgery pretty quickly because I am self-pay. I did see the financial person.
Amber, do you really think you would have been approved after wearing your mental issues on your sleeve? I mean, I'm glad she was honest because she truly isn't going to do well. But come on, Amber, you could do better.
On that 5-hour appointment. And let me tell you, it's a pretty freaking penny. Even just that day was a pretty penny. So I knew what I was getting into, but I knew that this was my last option. When I got the results back for H. pylori negative, my blood tests, everything's normal, besides I still am anemic. So those levels are very out of whack, out of sync, but anemic people can still get weight loss surgery, so that wasn't like an issue.
She looks so excited to tell this story. She doesn't look upset at all.
So I finally get a call after all the tests were done. I had those appointments, and I got the results back for the 398 questions. And they said with my results, I'm gonna have to see a counselor. And so they were gonna forward me my results, exactly what
A counselor would be great.
the psychologist said, like this full paper, and they were going to send me something to give to the counselor, etc., etc. So I was like, okay, cool. I kind of sort of expected that. So it was a few days after that, I finally got the paper in the mail.
in the mail. Was it something like a letter stating, "We regret to inform you, but you're too whacked to get surgery. Try again in a couple years after some intensive therapy"?
And you guys, I was so disheartened. Probably more than I can even accumulate in my brain, if that even makes sense. They said that I need to see a counselor long enough to heal completely the things that cause me to binge. And I've been told that a lot.
You know, this whole video screams duper's delight to me.
That weight loss surgery isn't going to cure binging. Like, I totally get that. Like, weight loss surgery is a tool, and I wanted to use that tool. And I thought it would motivate me and help me. But when I got the paper in the mail, I was so disheartened because the phone call, they made it seem like, I just need to actively be seeing a counselor, but it's not even that. They want me to thoroughly heal from these demons, and honestly,
that will take a bunch of energy you don't have, Amber.
a long time. So I'm honestly very sad about it because I was gonna get weight loss surgery. I was ready to even do it this year. I went through, the tests, and I was ready to go see more doctors and just really get this thing going. Y'all, when I saw the financial person, she told me exactly how much it was gonna cost. That night, I wrote the check.
Okay, so ultimately what Amber is saying, that due to her mental issues, the bipolar, the BED, she will never be able to get weight loss surgery and is powerless to do anything about her weight, which both of those issues can be controlled with the right medications and therapy. And sometimes you have to trial and error to find out what works the best for you. What I would like to know is if her BED was so bad, why didn't they ever try her on one of the medications that have been shown to be helpful, like Vyvanse? I know people with BED who are on that. I mean, she talks about being on Lamictal for her bipolar when she takes it. So why didn't they just try her on any of the meds for BED? It could save her life. Well, that concludes my 3-part series on why Amberlyn Reid frustrates me to death. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.